Okay, good morning everyone. So, can you see the picture on your screen? Can you see the picture on the screen? Is it visible for you all?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So, when you see this picture, what thought will come in your mind? Why this picture I have displayed on your screen? What thought will come in your mind? Yes, can you tell me? When you see this picture, what do you feel?
Yes, and
What you feel? What is your thinking? After seeing any picture, anything, nature, some thought, imagination thought will come in our mind? Yes or no? So after seeing this picture, what you feel? What you think? You feel like to drink or you feel like to have this nut? What? What you feel? Nothing you feel. Okay, fine. So on your screen you can see this picture. Can you open this nut or cap of this cold drink bottle with your hand? Children, can you open this?
one by hand you can open.
Can you open?
By mouth.
No. With the help of hand, we cannot open. Is it? Well, you can easily open up the nut using a nut cracker. You can see here, using a nut cracker, and we can open up the cap of a cold drink bottle with the help of bottle opener. You know that very well. In the previous slide, I have shown you the picture of a nut and this cold drink bottle. With the help of hand, we cannot open this cap of the cold drink bottle. But when we use this tools to open this cold drink bottle or to crack this nut, we can easily do our work. Is it correct or no? What you feel? Is it easy with the help of a bottle opener and with the help of nut cracker? Or with the hand it is easy? What do you feel? With what? Okay. If I tell you nutcracker and bottle opener, these are different types of machines. Would you believe me? Children, what I am saying, if I tell you this nutcracker and this opener are the machine, can you believe me? You believe me? Yes, very good. So these are the simple machine, children. These are the simple machine which will help us to do our work in easy manner. Okay. Then what about this? Well, you might think that machines are big machines in factories and in industries. Okay, let me tell you something. We all are surrounded by different kinds of simple machines. Okay, the machines that you see in factories are complex machines, which are machines you can see in the factories. In, for example, if you go to Udyambag in Belgaum city, so many big machines you can find in their factories, is it? So these big machines are called as what? Complex machine, children. Okay, and we all are surrounded with many simple machines in our day-to-day life. Not only this, but very small tools we use in our day-to-day life to make our life easier. Okay, so these are called as what? Complex machines, and these are called as what? Simple machines. Okay, so have you understood the difference between the simple machines and complex machines? Any doubt, your children? Okay. Next, you can see here, you can see this picture. When you see this picture, what you feel? Why you have taken this picture? What is happening here? Can you tell me? What is happening here? What is happening here?
Ma'am, with the help of pulley, someone is taking water.
Yeah, but I have not shown you here a pulley. Pulley is not there. Correct? So lifting a bucket full of water which is tied to rope, which is very difficult. Correct? If we tied a bucket with the help of rope and we are lifting it without any help of pulley. Somebody is talking, please keep it on a mute mode.
Pulling water from the well.
Who is talking that?
To lifting water from
Somebody is talking there. Understand? Roshan, unmute yourself. Roshan. Roshan, unmute yourself.
mute.
Roshan, unmute yourself. Okay, when you see this picture, okay, this bucket is tied with the help of rope, and if we try to pull this bucket with the help of hand, it's very difficult. Okay, it is very difficult to pull it up. So lift a bucket full of water which is tied to rope, which is very difficult. Here we need to apply a lot of efforts, correct? If there is no any machine to pull this bucket up, it's very difficult for us. And we need to apply a lot of efforts in the upward direction. So it becomes difficult to you all to pull this up without any machine. But you can see here, using a fixed pulley to lift water bucket, is it easy for us to pull it up? Obviously, it is very easy to pull that bucket of water wherever we need because we are using your machine. Correct? But what if we use it single fixed pulley like this? Just you can see here a single fixed pulley and apply the efforts downwards in order to lift up the same water bucket. How this girl is lifting the water bucket and she's applying the efforts in downward direction to bring that water bucket in whatever the way she wants. Yes, and she is applying that effort in a particular convenient manner. She is applying in a convenient manner because if she has to apply efforts on the convenient manner, then only the bucket will come up, because in this case you apply the efforts in a convenient direction. You can see efforts given in a convenient direction. She is given in the convenient direction efforts, so only it is possible to pick that bucket up. Okay, so let us now understand what is effort and what is load. So what is effort here? Effort is the force that we apply. What is effort? Effort is the force that we apply on the machine. Is nothing but what? Efforts. They may ask you the small simple definition. What is effort and what is load? So when they ask, you have to answer that. Effort is the force that we apply on the machine. Okay. So here, force which you have applied on a rope in order to lift bucket is effort. With the help of example also we can understand this. Force which you have applied on a rope in order to lift bucket is called as what? Effort. So with the help of example also you can understand what is effort. Now what is load? Load is the resistive force. Okay. Load is what? It is a resistive force that the machine overcome. Now what is this? For example, pulley which I told you about is overcoming the load. That is what? Water bucket. Okay. In all kinds of simple machines, there is a efforts that you apply on the machine and the machine tries to overcome the load. Okay. So what is load? Load is the resistive force that the machine overcome. The machine is overcoming. That is called as what? Load. So these are the two definition of efforts and loads. So this is very important, children. So you need to know about it. Okay. Now what do you do when you find the loose screw on your favorite wooden table? What do you do? Can you tell me? What do you do if you find a loose screw on your favorite desk, on your favorite table? What do you do? Will you fix it with your hand, children? You will take hammer. If you take a hammer, but that is a very small tool. No, if you take a hammer, but with the hammer also okay, but it is very small screw. Yeah, good. You have to use your screwdriver. Correct? So, well, you know that to fix this screw, you can use a screwdriver so that easily we can fix this screw in the table. So, our work will be very easy. Okay, you can see here. Use a screwdriver to fix the loose screw. See here, we are using the screwdriver, and where the efforts are put on a screwdriver by applying efforts at a convenient point. We are applying the efforts on a convenient point, on exactly on this nail we are applying it, and because of this we can able to fix it in a proper way. Okay, in a proper way we can fix it. Next, one more picture I will show you. If you see this picture, what thought will come in your mind? What is boy and girl is doing here, children? What they are doing it? What are they doing it? They are lifting the bicycle. Yes. Now, can you imagine lifting up such a heavy bicycle up the stairs? It's very difficult for us. Yes? Well, you cannot do it. It will be difficult for you. Yes, and you need a partner to help you to take bicycle upstairs. You alone cannot take this bicycle up. If you're taking yourself without any machine, you need one partner with you so that you can lift the bicycle and you can take it up. Okay, but this is not a convenient method every time to call a partner because sometimes you will be alone and if you want to take it bicycle up, it's very difficult for you. But what if we have such type of inclined plane? If you use of an inclined plane to move the bicycle, what happens? It will move easily or it is difficult to move. What do you feel, children? If you use this inclined plane to move your bicycle, is it easy or it is difficult now? What do you feel?
Easy. Easy.
It's easy because it is an inclined plane. You can see there is a slope here. And the effort required is much lesser than the previous example. Here, you applied lot of effort to take the same bicycle up. But here, the efforts to take the bicycle up is very much lesser compared to the previous one. So with the help of machine, we can do our day-to-day life work very easily, very convenient. Correct? So this is also a type of simple machine. This inclined plane is also a type of simple machine. Now children, one more picture is there here. See here, a child is cutting a paper. Okay. If he won't use the scissor and if you want to cut the paper, is it possible for him? He can cut, tear it, no problem. But if he wants to prepare a birthday card for his friend's birthday, and without scissor, it's very difficult for that child to prepare a beautiful birthday card. So what we need here? We need a scissor to cut a card in a proper manner so that we can give a shape to a card sheet. So here this scissor is a simple machine where we are applying the efforts on this scissor, okay, and because of this handle we are applying the efforts so that the blades of the scissors are moving very fast. The movement is very fast because the particular convenient on a convenient thing we have applying the efforts, so the blades are moving very fast and we can get a proper type of card sheet, whatever or birthday card we want to make it. A small effort given on the scissor handle. The blades of the scissor moves faster when we put effort on the handles of a scissor. So this is also a simple machine, children. Scissor is also a simple machine. Okay. Next. Now what is machine? A machine is something that makes our work easy. Okay. A machine is something that makes our work very easy. So you can see here a heavy load can be lifted by applying a simple machine at a convenient direction. This girl is applying effort on the simple machine so that the full bucket of water she can lift it up by applying downwards force. So for example, single fixed pulley. This is the example for this. Okay, next one. You can see here, the machine helps us in applying effort to a convenient direction. We have seen this example. We have taken this nail and with the help of screwdriver, we can very conveniently, we can put efforts on this particular thing and we can fix this nail wherever we want. Okay, and if you are paddling the bicycle, you have to paddle the bicycle in a proper way. If you paddle it, if you put the efforts on the paddle, then only the bicycle will move. Correct? If you're putting the efforts on a wheel, is it the way bicycle will move? If you are just moving the vehicle wheels, no, it's not possible. You have to put the efforts on the pedal of a bicycle so that the bicycle will move. So here on the convenient point, you are applying the effort. Correct? So here this pedal is also a simple type of machine. Okay, children. So here also, how machine will help us? A heavy load can be directly lifted or moved with the help of less effort. So inclined plane and car jack. These are the example of a simple machine. Inclined plane. With the help of inclined plane, a heavy load we can move it without lifting any bicycle. And this car jack, you all know that car is very heavy. So if you want to repair a car or a mechanical want to repair a car, with the help of car jack, he can just lift the car up and very easily he can do the work. Okay. So these are the example of simple machine. So now exactly what is a machine? We should know what do you mean by machine, children, now. Okay, a device with which we can overcome a large load by applying a small effort at a convenient point or direction, or to obtain a gain in speed in doing a work is called as what? Machine. Can once again we'll read this: a device or a tool, a device with which we can overcome a large load. What is load? Is nothing but resistive force. By applying a small effort at a convenient point or a direction. Direction or convenient point is very important here. You are using a machine, but you are not if you're not using that machine in a proper convenient point or in a proper direction, you cannot do the work properly here. So machine is also is here important, and convenient point is also important. Okay, to obtain a gain in speed in doing our work, so we can complete our work very fast if we use the machine with the help of convenient point. So this is mean machine. Okay, so have you understood the definition of machine? Any doubt in the definition of machine? Any doubt in the definition of machine? Okay. So next one, you can see here. You can see here the picture. I have taken the example of sea otter. This picture you can see here. Sea otter is there. Children, okay, now you will be surprised to see not only we human use simple machine, but even animals like the sea otter uses a rock as a tool to open hard shell, and it will have its prey. Okay, so not only the human beings but also the animals will use a simple tools as their machines. You can see in this picture. Okay, sea otter use rocks and as tools to open this hard shell to have its prey. Okay, prey is nothing but shikar. You know that if they want to eat it, they have to prey it. They won't get it like us food that we will crop, we'll harvest, many things are there. But they have to go in search of their own food, and for that purpose also they'll use such type of simple machine to have their food. Okay, so even animals will use the machines like a rock as their tools. Okay, so these are the some examples of tools. So any doubt here till here? Any doubt? Okay. Now I want to see that your reading session is not done from long time. I want you all to read one by one. Okay, we'll take the reading session now, and the remaining part tomorrow again I'm going to take the class to. So tomorrow by 10:30 you all have to join. No other classes will not start. No teachers will take the class because tomorrow onwards you have holiday. But I am going to take tomorrow class. Okay, as well as Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I will take the class. Sure. 10:30. I will start my class 10:30 for 40 minutes. Okay. Fine. Now I will take reading because I am getting lots of disturbance when work is going on. So I don't want to explain here. I am not able to concentrate. So please start reading it. Everybody start machine. I will take a name Apurva. Apurva. Start reading.
Machine. It is an experience. It is easier to open a nut by using a more than a hand. It is difficult to pull up a bucket of water in directly from a well, but it becomes much easier to pull it by with the use of pulley. It is difficult to shift a heavy block by pushing it, but it becomes easier to shift it by using a crowbar. We can find much we can find many such examples in our daily life where the use of machine such as wrench, pulley, crowbar, etc. make the job easier. Functions and use of simple machines. The various functions of machines are useful to us in the following four ways. First one, in lift lifting a heavy load by applying less effort, that is, as a force multiplier. Example, a jack is used to lift a car, a bar is used to lift a heavy stone, a spade is used to turn the soil, pulleys and are used to lift a heavy object, a wheel is used to carry a load. In all these examples, the effort is much less than the load. So the machine acts as a force multiplier.
Okay,
Second,
Purva, stop.
in changing
Purva,
the type of
stop.
application of
Disha,
effort to
Purva,
device,
stop. Disha, you can start. After one paragraph, you have to stop, children. Disha, 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 start reading. Second question, second one. Gautam, can you hear me? Gautam, can you hear
Yes,
me?
ma'am.
Yes, start
Yes,
reading.
ma'am.
One paragraph.
In changing the point of application of effort to a convenient point. Example, the rear wheel of a cycle is rotated by applying effort on the pedal attached to the wheel, which is joined to the rear wheel with the help of a chain. Thus, the point of application of effort is changed from the pedal to the rear wheel. Ma'am,
Yes.
shall I read third point also?
Next, Janet. Janet, start reading next para. Janet. Janet is not attending class, I think. Just join and disappear. Janet, are you there? Jyoti. Next,
Yes,
Jyoti.
ma'am.
Yeah, start.
Ma'am, third example,
Yes.
in changing the direction of the effort to a convenient direction. Example, if a bucket full of water is lifted up from a well without the use of pulley, effort has to be applied upwards. By using a single fixed pulley, it becomes possible to lift the bucket from the well by applying the effort in the downward direction instead of applying it upward. Thus, the person lifting the bucket up may also use his own weight as effort.
Next.
And fourth also,
No, next, who is there? Kushi. 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 Mute yourself and start. Kushi. Kushi Patil. Namrata.
Ma'am, I should read the fourth point.
Yes.
For obtaining a gain in speed that is the movement of by a smaller examples, when a person to cut a cloth, its blades move longer on while hands move a little. Second point, the blades move longer by a small. Here, the effort is. Ma'am, I should continue and tell the box.
Yes. Continue.
Hence, we define a machine below. A machine is a device by which a large repetitive force at some point by applying effort at a convenient point and in by we can obtain gain in
Done?
yes ma'am.
Yes, next. Roshan Riker. Roshan. Roshan, mute yourself and start reading. Roshan. Rucha. Rucha Patil. Start.
Yes. Technical terms related to a machine. First one is load. The resistive or opposing a force to
Resistive.
be over.
Resistive.
By, yes, ma'am.
Resistive, it is not resistor.
Yes, ma'am. The resistive or opposing force to be overcome by a machine is called load. Effort. The force applied on the machine to overcome the load is called effort. Third is mechanical advantage. The ratio of load to effort is called the mechanical advantage of the machine. That is, mechanical advantage is equals to load divided by effort. While using a machine to overcome a certain load, if the effort needed is less than the load, the machine has mechanical advantage rather than 1. While if it is need an effort rather than the load, it has mechanical advantage less than 1. A machine has mechanical advantage equal to 1 if the effort needed is equal to the load. A machine having mechanical advantage greater than 1 acts as a force multiplier, while a machine having mechanical advantage less than 1 gives gain in speed. The machine having mechanical advantage equal to 1 is generally used to change the direction of efforts as there is no gain in force or speed. Ma'am, should I tell the note also?
Next. Sadhana. Sadhana. Sneha.
A machine cannot be used as a force multiplier as well as a speed multiplier simultaneously. For a machine used as a force multiplier, effort is less than load, while for a machine used to obtain gain in speed, effort is greater than load unit. Since mechanical advantage is the ratio of two similar quantities forces, so it has no unit. Velocity ratio. The ratio of the velocity of effort to the velocity of load is called the velocity ratio of machine. That is, velocity ratio is equal to velocity of effort divided by velocity of load. If if distance of load and distance of effort are the distances moved in the same time t by the load and the effort respectively, then velocity of the load is equal to dl upon t, velocity of effort is equal to d upon t, then velocity ratio is equal to V upon VL is equal to distance of effort upon time whole divided by distance of load upon time. So velocity ratio is equal to distance of effort upon distance of load. Thus velocity ratio is also defined as the ratio of the displacement of effort to the displacement of load. A machine in which the displacement of load is more than the displacement of effort will have a velocity ratio less than 1, and such a machine gives gain in speed because load is moving at a faster rate. On the other hand, if velocity ratio of a machine is more than 1, that is the displacement of load is less than the displacement of effort, then it acts as a force multiplier. If the velocity ratio of a machine is 1, then the displacement of load is equal to the displacement of effort. Such a machine generally changes the direction of effort. Unit. Since velocity ratio is also the ratio of two similar quantities, so it has no unit, just mechanical advantage.
Okay, okay. Vijay.
Yes, ma'am. The work done on the machine by the effort is called work input. That is the work done by the effort. Work output is the work done by the load equal to the load. That is work output is the load. Efficiency of a machine is the ratio of the work done of a machine. Efficiency converted by the staff because the work output of but specified upon work the ratio
Ma'am,
and weight of
Vijay, your voice is not audible clearly. Yeah, Vishal. Vishal.
principle of
Yeah, start.
when energy is supplied to a machine by applying effort, it overcomes the load by doing some useful work on it. The point at which energy is supplied to a machine by applying effort is called the effort, and the point where energy is obtained by overcoming the load is called the load point. Input energy is equal to work done at the effort point, which is equal to effort into displacement of the point of application of effort. Output energy is equal to work obtained at the load point, which is equal to load into displacement of the point of application of load. So for an ideal machine, output energy is equal to input energy. The input work done on the machine can never be greater than the work done on the machine. Otherwise, it will violate the principle of conservation of energy.
Ma'am,
Therefore, no machine can ever have efficiency greater than 1.
Okay, greater than 1. Okay,
1.
just a minute. Huh? Somebody is speaking. Who is that?
ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, someone is speaking, I guess.
Yes?
Ma'am, a background sound is heard, ma'am.
That's why I'm not taking class, Janet. Your work is going on. So only I'm not continued because you will not understand. The work is going on here in the school.
Okay.
So only I'm taking the reading part. Okay. So next principle of a machine. After Vishal, who is there? Everybody is okay. I think completed. Okay, then tomorrow I will start, children. One more class. Okay, 10:30. You be ready. You join the class 10:30. I want to complete this machine lesson. So tomorrow I'll take at 10:30, and tomorrow I will inform whether I'm taking on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You all are in town, no, children, or you're going somewhere? Yes.